He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. On the run, it's Owens. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Got the first down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 20.
This fucking run defense, boy. Terrible.
As a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Straight ahead, it's McClure. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
2nd down to the air. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. They're all over it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking for space, it's Roberts. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's him in stride inside the
My team playing like shit. We about to get our ass whooped. Oh, man.
You know, oftentimes in college football, this offense is the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game.
Fuck, he losing to Missouri. He got some shit on his team, though. Damn. Yeah, I'm down 14-0. I can't do shit. Nigga, LeVon team, he got some shit. That motherfucker, he got them running backs as hell.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Hand off again. Pulled to the ground.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short. Those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide right, it's McClure. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And they've done themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, and this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's McClure. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Come on, defense. I know we're not that good, but damn.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that
Shit, I'm playing right now. I'm getting my ass whooped.
gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them.
I was just down 14-9.
And he had the extra point to finish the
Yeah, his
drive.
team, he got some shit. And his running backs,
Accepted, and they'll move
it ain't like yours, but his shit is crazy. You know, I ain't got no front. Remember, I'm playing without no fucking recruits. It's hurting,
Gonna
bro.
get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on first and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Simmons. Between the hashes, it's Danzy. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be second and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Moves the pocket. It's Simmons. Rushes on.
It's not a phone.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. He lobs one high down the left side.
Good defense, fellas.
A great play there by the DB.
We the underdogs.
Probably
Good
the most
fucking
discombobulated the offense has
defense.
looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys athletically, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I should have thrown the
Timing has
X.
got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball
Touchdown.
down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense
He definitely got a nice little team, though. I give it to him.
play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And try to throw the football, stay tight on this
I think it does it on his own when you after the trade.
Trying to get my guy open.
That shit did it to when I traded Russo too to the Panthers.
Third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Greenway. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like this offense not panicking.
Training camp stage.
Executing on this drive and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Owens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Throwing Simmons. Holds on, it's Huffman. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Third and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Simmons. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. A 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
There he goes. Open it up. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there.
My fault. I was trying to put the Giants game on and run a kickback at the same time.
Defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. There he goes. Shakes off the defender. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now. Showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
14-14.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. In traffic, it's Lewis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The running back has it. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Going for the big play. And it slips through
Let me turn around and jump.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Owens. Turning it on. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wideout. Here's Simmons to throw. Right side, it's Williams. Makes the grab in their space.
We got to make that tackle, fellas.
Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem
He got ball first. Take some clock, score, get the ball back at half.
Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Takes the field to open the drive. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. 2-8 after that last big pass with momentum on its side. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They don't need a bunch on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Out wide left, it's McClure. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Out wide right, it's Hill. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens.
I see Beckham in action.
I love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snap in the shotgun. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
trying to set up the screen, and they almost threw the thing away. They're lucky it's third down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
This shit different this year, boy. Come on, Giants. See how we look on our first drive on offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get.
Oh my God, bro.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah.
They tacked on the extra point. Really something to see the lift that a play like that gives an entire team. 85-yard return for the touchdown. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with 10.
Oh, throw it over his fucking head.
Let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Simmons. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes second and 7.
I have no idea.
Tight end now in motion. Throwing Simmons. Look out. Good job just to get rid of that one.
You got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Simmons to the air again. pressure. And they got it. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 21 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
And it's Michigan State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country. Games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. Pulls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it, man. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Handoff to the single back. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. The give. Makes the tackle.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Here's Simmons to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. The run inside. It's Owens. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Simmons. Lets it fly. Touchdown.
Corner won't turn around. God damn. Impact on impact. Boy getting killed.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Right side, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Back's got it on the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB. He can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
Snags it, and there's running room. Inside the touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Austin Simmons, the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing Simmons. Trying to beat the D deep. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with the lone back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's McClure. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Churns into the pile. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down, going to throw it. Sends it downfield. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
I pressed the wrong fucking button, bro.
Got the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Here's Simmons to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Run ends there.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Nice move there. Still running at the 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Cuts it upfield. It's McClure. They've got him corralled.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Making the adjustment on the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Right side, it's Lewis. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick.
Touchdown, Tulane! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Terry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Finds his man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me and running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. we've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Simmons. Turns it upfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Throwing Simmons. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Sets his feet. It's Simmons. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Fourth down, Simmons. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously.
Damn, it's going to be a long season for Tulane, boy.
When you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath.
Barely.